Delegate from Fairfax, Delegate Sickles.
Mr. Speaker, I rise for a point of personal privilege.
Delegate may state it. Chew carefully.
I'm the only one? Okay. Today, I know many of you have been waiting on this because it's the 25th anniversary of the Family and Medical Leave Act. Since the day it was signed into law, FMLA has been used more than 200 million times and transformed our workplaces in tremendously positive ways. But millions of working people and families are still caught between the demands of their jobs and their families because the nation has failed to take the next step, paid family and medical leave. In Virginia, even unpaid leave under the Federal Family and Medical Leave Act is inaccessible for 55% of working people. This means Virginians face impossible choices when new children are born or adopted and when serious personal or family health needs inevitably arise. Of those who are covered under federal law, too many working people cannot afford to take the time off without pay. Young people and people of color are particularly likely to lack access to paid family and medical leave. In 70% of all Virginia households with children, more than 1.2 million homes, all parents have paying jobs. 70% of Virginia households, all parents have paying jobs. Access to paid leave would mean these Virginia families would not have to choose between job and family. For those not protected under FMLA, taking leave can mean risking job loss. Many working families are just a paycheck or two away from financial ruin, and if their only leave option is unpaid, it can force them to sacrifice caring for themselves or a family member. Without paid leave, Mr. Speaker, our economy and businesses are not reaching their full potential. In Virginia, there is a 12 percentage point gap in labor force participation between men and women, in part because the United States lacks family-friendly policies. Nationally, if women participated in the U.S. labor force at the same rates as women in countries with paid leave, our economy would benefit from more than $500 billion in additional economic activity each year. It's time to level the playing field so that all workers, not just the wealthy few, can spend time with newborns, care for elderly parents, and address their own serious medical conditions. Moms who take paid leave are more likely to return to work and earn higher wages over time. Paid family and medical leave creates greater economic security for working families, strengthens the middle class, and thereby helps grow the economy by increasing consumer spending. Paid leave also saves businesses money in the long term by increasing employee retention, reducing the high cost of turnover. Paid leave would help millions of working families lead happy and healthy lives. That's why I'm joining organizations, lawmakers, business leaders, and working people across the country in calling for improving our paid family and medical leave policies. Doing so is essential to creating more equitable and family-friendly workplaces. So, Mr. Speaker, on this 25th birthday of the Family Medical Leave Act, let's make this benefit meaningful for those of us who today can't afford to spend time in the important days and weeks with a new family member or a sick family member. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.